Being home here in Philly will forever be the greatest gift that God has given me. Never in my wildest imagination actually thought that I would become the Archbishop of Philadelphia. But it was where the heart of the church was. And so the Holy Father sent me back to Philly.
He is the new Archbishop of Philadelphia.
So the church today finds itself in an interesting place. 83% of our Catholic brothers and sisters who for one reason or another don't come to church. And we want to reach them. We want to let them know that we want them back home. We're looking at placing missionary hubs, places specifically geared towards reaching out to the 83%. So I invite you to be on the lookout for invitations to gather in your parish communities so that I could listen through the people that will be sent out to listen on my behalf. We need to hear from you. I need to hear from you. You know, once a Philly priest, always a Philly priest. And even though I was in New York as a bishop and in Ohio as a bishop, I always remained connected to my priest friends and friends here. So I always knew what was going on in Philly because I was here for a large part of my life. I remember the day of my installation and people were standing there with posters of pictures of me baptizing them or marrying them. That was very moving to see 30 plus years of ministry all coming together in a line. You know, walking into that packed cathedral with the sound of their joy. That was really reassuring. And I knew that the people of Philadelphia, the Church of Philadelphia, had gone through some rough times, moments of great crisis and difficulties and challenges. So my hope coming back to Philly was to bring hope, to help this community move from crisis to hope. As I prayed on my road back to Philadelphia as the Archbishop, the Lord was calling me to be open enough to allow myself to be led by His Spirit through those that He places around me, because I see that the Lord will lead me through that. Thank you so much for coming. It's very edifying to see you all here tonight, and I really look forward to spending time with the Lord and you this evening and celebrating the Eucharist together. You know, God has a blessing in store for you tonight. So open your hearts and your minds to that blessing, whatever it may be. I'll see you in a bit. We're in a lot of ways back to apostolic mission, where the apostles were facing a world that didn't know Christ. You and I are tasked to be collaborators with Christ in sharing His message. So this spring you have received a letter that I have written to you that shares some of not only my hopes and my dreams, but the hopes and the dreams of the people of the Church of Philadelphia that have spoken to me and shared with me. And as we move in this journey of planting these missionary hubs to reach out, I do know that we need to rely on the Holy Spirit. Never underestimate the power of the Spirit of God working in you, through you, and despite you. God bless you.